Let's go somewhere cooler. One, two, freeze, 3, 4, and 1. We have put it. If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me. Nowhere to hide.
Race to the wicked!
This is gonna hurt!
So the death knight
With sword comes shadow.
Riptide!
This? Retribution! Verdict is...
name, Fortune Preserver.
This should be right. My work. Finished.
It's nothing.
And then it is.
I guess this is it.
I still have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back? Guess we can rest a bit.
Everybody stand back! Give up. Submit. Teamwork is dreamwork!
All tasks have been handed out. Ah, how relaxing.
Let's go be around.
All tasks
You should
have been
really bring the
handed out.
Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Relaxing.
Life goes on.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
My lucky day!
Wheel of Life. Opening box of a Death Knight.
Amateur mistake.
The fairy!
Take this!
Another time.
Thunderclap!
Finally. Done. Have a little taste.
Yeah! Is this an answer from this world? Yeah!
We'll need more where that came from.
What's one more?
Verdict is...
Guys,
To the fairy. Here! Finally, amateur mistake. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Like this.
Is this an answer from this world?
go.
You're mine. Let's get down to business. No time to lose.
Cheap tricks.
There's more.
Bend you.
No time. Finally, no. Is this an answer from this world? Yeah. let your guard down.
This battle.
I'll keep this close.
Say no more!
Faster? Okay, faster. Wheel of light.
Finally, to the very. Finally,
This battle.
I'll keep this close. A reward on the road.
Life goes on.
You're mine! Bring it on! I'll keep this close.
Faster? Okay, faster. Sacred name. Fortune preserve.
Another test subject.
You're mine.
I got careless.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. No time to lose.
Retribution!
Take this!
Try something new with the 1 minute.
Add Astro. Thank you for complete.
Tell me, Stan.
Huh? Why does he keep repeating it? Could there be another?
Oh, Stan, it should have been me. If only you hadn't had to say you were a renowned adventurer.
Does...
I think our friend really did, but the real adventurer. The real Stanley is the one who died.
Wait, so the only...
I fear that makes...
Stanley, for so many years, Mondstadt must remember. Stanley will never die. I'm sorry, Stanley. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes!
Go away.
But...
Leave now.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword.
Oh,
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to...
that's wonderful.
No, not yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. Stanley, we'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wear.
Stanley's really fond of that kid. Jack left.
Oh, I see.
Huh? All of a sudden...
Just now. Just a weary old feckless frog.
You're not a total...
Stories? To be honest, my memories of it, that's my biggest secret of all. All these years, but the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory. Instead, he's become fixed on...
I'm too old. I never let go. I'm complete. No adventurer should have to...
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Thank you all. I'm sorry. It's gonna take, but...
Ah, wonderful. This calls for a...
And by libation...
No, the wine here's too expensive. I'll head off to fetch the wine.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard...
You made it.
Just tell us where you meet...
Yep. Well, sort of. When actually it's just a... The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2600 at that time. Old Mondstadt.
Old Mondstadt?
That's right. Back then, I was just a tiny...
A tiny element...
Yep. In Old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next—
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon. But Venti's telling his story!
getting a little— You know, but then, maybe it's right that true— A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze— Back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Thank you for coming on. To make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. I have been meaning to have a word with you if the occasion presented it. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights.
The Fatui? But,
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, the aristocrats that had a—
Oh, Paimon gets it!
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid— Unfortunately, we've already considered every no matter what stance we take when dealing, we could come knocking on their— All of our past efforts would have been— You are in fact the best, but you need not emphasize— Once you come to friendly terms with the—
Oh, leave it.
Perhaps the name of the Lawrence clan. It is said that he is difficult to get along with. Thanks again for your help.
Hello.
Hello? Did I hear? And given that I don't if you wish to address now, if you're
That's etiquette?
informer type and neglecting your manners would. But look at the world now. What did you say? You dare question the dignity? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. Save your words. I find your manners and bearing. Besides, I admit now I have more pressing.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back into...
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight, I'm just on my way out. Huh? Judging by your
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment.
No need to get down. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Master Jean asked us to, but it turns out that he's...
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. I've been on the receiving end of...
You mean...
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a... However, there is one exception among... That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the night. Eula is special. She's not... In other words, she doesn't really adhere... However, she's still quite knowledgeable about...
That's strange. If...
Well, it's a little complicated. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get up. In fact, I think she's out in the wild...
Thanks, Amber.
Good luck, you two.
Who would have guessed? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
A reward on the road.
The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
Let's end this quickly!
Lightning flash!
I will end you!
Tidal wave!
This isn't...
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could. Only if I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all... Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once...
Sorry, Paimon doesn't
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the sake...
Arch enemies? Wait a minute, you were saying...
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of... Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that...
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the errors. Speaking of which...
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, he's so obsessed with etiquette that...
But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a...
No! This is an assignment from Master Jean! It's just an investigation, that's all!
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the...
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're no...
Oh, so that's what you think of me?
But...
Curious. We've only just met. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan.
That's right! Amber told us to come and...
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now.
Paimon's confused. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind. Don't worry, there's a
You need to...
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted, who knows how long it will be before I get to you.
Well, if you...
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my... But you needn't worry. At least, not whilst we're... If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation... But if he did commit a wrongful... I'm sure you understand. Good. Now, there are two key points that are... Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats...
Oh, Paimon's already learned some... Mark my words! Vengeance will be mine!
Not even close.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you... It seems you don't respect the...
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I."
As the...
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value. Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words.
But...
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can... It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, this is only the first step in making a greeting.
Wait. Perhaps it would be better...
Ah. Very well. Come with me.
Eula.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the present. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility.
Huh? I can't
Hold on. What did they always teach? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's got it.
Is everyone from the Lawrence... The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk...
Hey! Don't leave!
Wow. The Lawrence name really does carry a terrible...
Never mind him. I could have predicted as... You there, lowly toiler. You please acknowledge the glory Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must... right. I mustn't look at you too long. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little...
Hey! Stop bothering me or else I might say something. And again, I've got no words.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. I'll remember... You there, lowly...
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time, alright? I mean, seriously, can't you just take...
Please calm down. We don't want...
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their... Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward...
You have a point, but mark my word...
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure... I'm sorry, but I want her to Listen here, if you don't want things to get more...
Forget it. There's no... It's alright. This happens...
Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Don't worry. What with me being perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them.
So this is the way things are normally for you?
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just as memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the...
Yeah! Why were you...
Oh, that reminds me. That last Let's leave it at that. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations.
No need! Besides, the traffic... Right? Right? We'll just have to roll with it for... Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already... A proper manner of speech is more... But we must also practice your bit. I have a very effective way of training for this.
It's so...
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct, for example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is... But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward...
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of compared to what we've already seen. This should be a piece of cake. This is...
You look... Alright, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant.
Bellowing thunder!
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated.
So...
Don't flatter yourselves. This scenario was relatively simple. In the fate, there's a ley line monolith just up ahead. That true elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family said only the... Let's proceed. This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly. You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Time for retribution!
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Well done. And you managed to remain calm even in these... Given such an outstanding...
Like Paimon said. So...
Hold on. I was commending the trap...
what?
Yes, of course. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Yeah, that's it. It's too...
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instruction. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
Oh,
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turn... So, dear friend...
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. Now then, given that your training is complete, I already have something in mind.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Caesar just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order...
You're gonna take...
You should know me by now. Well then... please wait a moment.
Delicious unauthorized...
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle...
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not... Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even...
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. Of course not. It's hard to find...
It's fine when you're just joking between us. Eula's always talking about vengeance.
But I am serious. And I'll remember every...
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well... no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just...
I'm stuffed.
No need. I've left the Mora under the plate. If you try to don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when they're...
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness.
Let's meet again. What an...
Here, the gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut is... And by the way, don't worry too much when...
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could... But she seemed to get along fine with...
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly. They're unable to see past her family. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a...
How come you're able to see...
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite... Many people signed a petition demand... At the same time, numerous...
Whoa!
That's right. So you can imagine how determined. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka, and in the eyes of the people, she's a stain on... But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. I believe a day will come.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula.
I'm glad. I think that would make... Take care.
Could this be another...
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme... Impressive. My intentions were to test your...
Oh, so he was testing...
Your conduct is satisfactory. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You...
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon.
It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young it's been so long since I dug into a big... Ah, yes. This...
Now even Paimonster...
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous... Please, come with me. We happen to see some... friends from a...
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Burn!
You can run, but you can't hide.
Better than nothing.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire—
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure—
Let's proceed, shall we? As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
Our preparations have been, but I still can't.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman?
No need to sound all high.
Continue with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course, that is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. Determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before?
And who, may I ask, is this?
This is our new ally that I've recently met.
Our plans are furthermore,
Don't be ridiculous. The Knights of...
And what about...
Enough! You dare question my word? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you must immediately offer your
Fine. I'll take now to the matter at hand.
Oh, so...
Yes, of course.
Let me see. Ah.
Excuse me? That shape is...
Ah, I see. Crude.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed. The rights to that building as well.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. We will make good use of the intel you provide.
Don't worry, this matter is only... Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and...
May I remind you once again that we mustn't...
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to...
So this was all just a ploy to deceive...
It's your own fault! Who would put so much...
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew No matter. We already have the intel.
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
Okay, faster. Rise.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Run!
The door is open. Let's go! Is that Eula?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what?
You have brought shame to our family.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you are well aware that it was not the right thing to do.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with... Then I shall plead with the family to spare you.
So just to be clear, you want...
I shall say this one last time. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in...
Since when have I ever complied?
Why, you...
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member, had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply... The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you...
Oh, the disgrace of it all!
Things are
That's enough fuss for today. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive...
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle...
And there was me thinking that he was just another elf. Let's discuss this later. Our first... More speed.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Let's end this quickly!
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
This is bad!
Time for retribution!
Thunderclap!
My work finished. No other option but to fight! You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
That seemed to work. I must counterattack! Finally.
This must be it. They may very well have, but without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by... The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition would... Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle...
Oh yeah! You suddenly...
Yeah, about because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui, I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me.
Finally, after... In reality, you sensed that you were worried about us and your...
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it... And mark my words.
Hey! What do you mean by...
You have seeded a deep enmity between... Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget...
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit.
Sure. Well...
That you will. And make sure not to...
I can keep living like this.
Why hasn't it happened yet? Well, it's no wonder that it—
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see it?
A jade ring. Can't say.
Oh, that's not good. The ring was given.
That should be no trouble with Mona.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to—
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologer, their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be
such a powerful ability.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000.
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the yes, of course. Still, it wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it.
Oh, Paimon?
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master D-Luke make? And Paimon actually kept— don't sweat this.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back. The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Life goes on.
Lightning flash! Bellowing thunder! Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty. Paimon's sure it's worth a ton of— Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the—
This life isn't bad either.
That's it! That's the one! I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? Let me explain. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family. Thank you, all the same.
Then I'll take it gladly.
But we did all the work!
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Didn't we say we were just playing pretend?
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is a...
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days.
Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed if we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a...
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing that she's such a good person? Let's have ourselves a great meal. Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master after...
Excuse me, what would you... This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it's exactly what it says on the label. Apple... These are made using large, succulent shrimp.
All of them?
That's not how you count it. Squirrel.
Sure. And is I just like to, then, I'll... all right. A bowl of vegetarian...
Paimon's been thinking about some things, is it?
I heard that. I said I was... An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars, especially the act of overly gratifying and danger.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered, but it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can... You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Hello, how may I help?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. If I may, you must be well versed in the art of talented indeed. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's, with your skills in the kitchen.
Ugh, too salty. Ugh, too salty. Ugh, too salty. Ugh, too salty.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food. I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal. This aroma is... Wow, it's incredible. Fine, since my disciple has put in... This gold... I mean... I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I see that it's no boast to call them... I suppose it wasn't... it's nothing. Nothing at all. If we travel north from here, we should reach the stone gate. What deep mystery shall we acquire now? That was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths.
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is.
That's because you have.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to... No need.
There's no need. Now, shoo. Get up.
Huh? Miss?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart.
What are you saying? We came over here to make if you don't want to get on.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said and all will come. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison. How about it? If you're real legit...
You've pushed it too... I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about
Cry!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Finally.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectation? Such things are lies are worthless before astrology. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can...
But you did hit some...
That's because Tevat's stars can only display the fate. Anything related to you becomes... That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge... Whatever the case... All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt. I thought...
And your life's gone.
Now I just need to get my hands on...
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you... We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and allow me to demonstrate. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the
An ocean of stars? What's that?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of...
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what...
But my predictions can't be mistaken.
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend.
My readings told me as much. But
mystical arts? So Klee's mother is the friend and rival of...
Yes. As well-versed in astrology as she was, my master knew...
Well, Klee's so young. So even...
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the... yes. So before Alice left...
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not... I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Klee, don't just run.
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go... Looking at how rash...
We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a... Dendro's lines! We could talk... Found it! It's this box! Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete!
You're back at last. I had intended to read a book to pass the time. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might... Never mind that. So...
We did. It's in...
That's wonderful. Wait a moment.
Huh? Well, it's because I
borrowed.
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasure.
You used it to store your things?
Oh, you want the...
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, the thing she wanted back after 50 years, was the dark history of... I'm finished. No wonder that...
Am I in trouble? It was you who said... I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, if you don't...
Impossible. Astrology can... After having spent all my mora to come to Mons...
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything.
That's... too difficult. Yes. I mean, no.
Well, then you'll just have to go back...
Stop talking about it. I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her day... But what will I do about my astrology research?
About that, we can go ask Catherine at
the Adventurers Guild. Right. You can do commission... Oh,
Ad Astra Ab... I see. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break... All right. Then...
The person who placed the seal is interesting. Let me see. I see. So if you first, and then you... All right.
Holy moly! Now we just need to go back to Cat.
No need, no need.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I never thought this troublesome seal would be...
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. To express my thanks, I shall
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I have...
yes, of course, I understand.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something.
I guess I don't have any...
Great! Then we are agreed.
Thanks for your help. Also, without the necessary tools and without new but I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Thank you. I wish you both safe travels.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Transfers of supplies must be reported.
Another meaningless day.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no—
Oh, why's that?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from.
So did somebody—
As I say, moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from— Sorry? Did you say something?
Was that supposed to be your impression of Master?
In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is—
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for—
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Well, if you're— I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside, but since then I've been too—
Footprints, eh?
While the Millilith stands guard—
This footprint is huge. It has to be the one that guy was talking about. Here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. All right, now we're talking. Take this!
Wheel of life.
Verdict is...
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around.
A
Our reward on the road. No time to lose.
Hey you! Check this out!
What is he wearing?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is
Mr. Cyclops. Aw, that's cute.
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research and It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh? I've never seen one that can fly and talk before.
Yeah, Paimon is not a toy.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, you know...
You shouldn't be out here, boy.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine! We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the...
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother.
You came all the way from Snezhnaya?
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the...
My brother said I should take it with me. He said...
Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much more.
Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right. Now, you make a pinky promise. You keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never...
Wow! That one nursery rhyme? Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Snezhnaya? Oh, how about the Northland Bank?
All right! Finally,
Pavilion. Best Lee food in town.
Could you
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you—
Relax. Once in a while can't—
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about—
Well, what happened was, and then when I got off, Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. And also, Tooser cool. Suddenly Paimon—
Tooser, what you did was extreme—
Okay, I promise.
I'm not mad at— If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have—
Yep, I always remember— Oh, so you did—
Forgive me, it's always— I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on— Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, I'm much more interested in who wins.
Sounds like—
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have—
Whoa! You aren't gonna fight now?
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice—
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother.
So Amy Tooser said something about you being a toy—
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child working with— I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatuis, or should I say— The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy—
That's right! My brother's the greatest!
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be— yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the—
Hey! Slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little—
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent—
Are you going off to sell toys?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser—
So we still need— Sure! I really like this guy! And anyway—
well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's inner— If need be, you may find me by the—
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store? What are those super colorful winged things? They're called kites. The kids in Liyue love them.
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops?
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky.
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount of
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage.
We should be fine. Child, but then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. words, not my... Either way, it's time to talk prices.
This price is fair. Well,
Thanks, Granny.
worry not.
For our next stop, why don't we head to a one-man restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome. Table for three?
This restaurant has a really
A choking smell? Oh, you must...
spicy chili, but
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spice.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar. And wow, we've got a real rich... Looks like one-man restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should...
Will that be all?
What do you...
Giving the people what they want is the... If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to...
Whoa, there seems to be... Then we'll leave it to you, Chef. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are... Of course, we aren't going to demand price.
Is it just Paimon? Or our premium cup? Still... Surely there must be a little room for...
Done. I'll go prepare the food then.
Great! It's time for...
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be...
Ugh. I thought it was just... But this doesn't feel right somehow. Whatever. So where do you want to go next? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at the work... Wow, this place is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Given Liyue's climate, Paimon is kind of the traveler's This place is Liyue's commercial hub. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their, fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense... yeah, Paimon can't... Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the... Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious... Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tooser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening. That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we... This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to... An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this... My brother always sends me a really... Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow, using Fatui funds for personal... But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser would treat a ruin guard. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my... Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running up! Is this where they sell fish? Wow.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small?
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by, maybe 200 times your size? Hey! 200 of pine. There are legends in my hometown about it. I told my brother about it, and he went out to... A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder.
Are you sure that was a fish?
Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Mr. Nice Guy!
Tell me.
What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? I miss my brother. What? But we were just... Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't... Yep. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Child said that he'd be by the river near... Yay! Let's go!
You know what I'm here.
Oh, you got lip. Making us. If you want to join up, let me just say this first.
Uh-huh. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance.
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother?
Well, why, yes, of course. For I am the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you, yes, 6
toys. And
wow, is that what it's gonna cost?
Look at that, spreading joy and laughter to
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the...
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let it...
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors?
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until... Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. If you think you're up to snuff, why don't you have a crack at
it? Come on.
An initiation test, eh?
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back.
No problem. Don't blink. A reward on the road. Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? Please, hold on a moment, sir. He ain't here for an initiation. He just...
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely, he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless... maybe his...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more alone.
So this guy must be the debt collector.
And that's where you're still green. See?
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must...
No, it's not that. But we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with...
yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are...
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you...
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits.
Do I have to? Now...
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already... Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her... At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in...
Well, all right then, I'll go.
Do you have to keep work?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh and...
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too.
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good? Please, I'll compensate...
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself to think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Paimon wonders too. Wait! Where's Tusser? We were too seems likely. Either way, let's head over there.
All right. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Is this an answer from this world?
What you got?
Orders received.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops.
Uh-huh. Kites are really...
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price...
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one. Forget it. Perhaps a...
Hands-on training.
After all,
Hey, did...
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally?
I can't believe it.
Am I hearing a hint of a...
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Let's rush forward.
Shouldn't get careless.
Stay right there. Let's not waste time. Or I'll flash freeze. Frozen food. You need to hurry up. Burn. In this quickly. No problem. Cooked food. Disgusting.
My flame. Amateur mistake.
Rise.
Let's end it. I slipped up.
This isn't
good. Roasted.
Tidal wave.
Unfortunate fault. Cook this through.
No time to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far. This was well done. This should be fun.
Where did I go wrong?
You need to hurry up. This was well done. Roasted fried. No slacking off.
Take this.
This was well done.
Bellowing thunder.
Roasted fried. My duty at an end. This was well done.
Life goes on.
You need to hurry up. Roasted fried.
Well then, do you all...
Yes, sir!
Excellent. And you all, in other words, you've done well for new...
Thank you, Lord Harbinger!
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish dismissed!
Brother! You were amazing!
Oh, Tooser! What in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you—
Yikes, that's some terrible acting.
I told you, didn't I? I'm not the man I was when we first met. It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use—
The Foul Legacy transformation? I want to learn to fight too. I want to be—
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't a— I can teach you, but think—
I want to protect—
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques.
Leave it. You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to—
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep...
Well, how about this?
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? All right. Well,
take me to visit the Institute of Toy...
Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
Done deal. As your brother, it's only right for me to...
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea?
You should come along too, Traveler. This...
Let me think. Ah, yes, the Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of...
The brothers are ganging up on us again.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute of Toy Research.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear this. What is this place? And how do you...
Based on my limited understanding, I believe that Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the ruin guards are built by the Fatui...
No, They have much closer connections to the Abyss, so strictly as to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently.
Wow, yet another harbinger with a bad. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far.
Wait, so.
Of course I am. But no matter what the day, even Tusser understands that. Now that he knows what.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on.
All right.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Cyclops is.
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world. He's my favorite toy.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Hey, Tusser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tusser be all right?
There's another path over there. Let's move. No time to lose. You're mine.
Oh, the door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tusser. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know. But if there's a chance it's where Tusser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Lightning flash! Riptide!
Time for retribution!
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
go.
Tooser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help my big brother out?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2...
That's bright. What is that?
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you. So stay out of its way.
That's scary.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you, Tooser?
Hurt? No way. This is fine for you, maybe. We were all scared to... What's over there? Wow, this room is huge! Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his...
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now? But...
I have a surprise.
A surprise? Oh, what?
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But
Okay, 60 is a really long time, though.
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
48, 47, 46, 45. Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
16, 12, 10.
Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
You noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13.
Huh? Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right. 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not?
Wow. He actually pulled it, but Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using—
Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait,
aren't you guys supposed—
Oh, that's right! Well, let's go.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon. Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my... And that's why I, Tartaglia, am always getting stronger. Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered, so someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, and if you give someone a dream, that is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you?
Quit the tough guy act already! You need to see a doctor right away, mister!
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr. Cyclops act?
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezh.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have him, aren't they?
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt... You'll help me out, won't you? The cold will kill the pink... that nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser taught you that one, did he? All right.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go? Really? Where is he?
Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry.
Oh, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer. Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this. Look, it even has my name on it.
You're really loving it.
You bet. My brother is the best big brother ever.
You had a tour of Liyue, you met your brother, visited the Institute. Do you think you're ready to head back to...
Don't worry. I know I can... So...
So, you'd like a copy?
Yes.
Oh, aren't you?
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a quiff! Did you hear the name of the book? Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the... It could be. But now that Paimon thinks about it, there's... Paimon thinks we should...
sir. Young Master Tus.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tusser's.
Who are you? My big brother.
But you've been following.
Yeah, that's because I've known who you are.
What?
My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you.
What a strange twist of fate.
Young Master Tusser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon.
Gee, time really flies. Well then, see you, Mr. Nice Guy. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime. Pinky promise?
You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You... Bye-bye, Tusser. Have a safe trip.
Hey.
Child? So you were here this whole time?
Partings are special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not... Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by my... I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to...
Jeez, don't you think you've...
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services.
Aha! So you did...
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have her this time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
You best go rest up first. Don't come...
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anton.
We'll take you up on that offer.
Farewell, my friends.